think it's going to be a ballsy move if he does, though, because he's going to be exposed. They're just going to take this tower down quite freely. So SK looking like they're going to get that first 2 towers pretty easy, to be honest, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for Misfortune, who was round about half HP when they started that push in there, obviously the 3 men, including Althor, who's been playing mid and of course is a couple of levels above everyone. And there's not really much that they could do there in that situation. We may see some pressure being put out. Actually, Wickd just moving up. We'll see Sleazy and Althor challenging for this blue buff. A couple of wards just put down. And we see Nunu going straight in there. And he's like, nom nom nom. Yeah, nice moving from Jarvan. Althor's actually trapped there in the ulti. And Althor could have a lot of trouble here. As we see the ice arrow coming from Ashe. Althor surely is going to go down. Yes, he will. Sen's not all that healthy. Ashe just trying to save Nunu there, which will happen. But we see 2 of them going down. And that was not what SK intended. Okay, they took away that blue buff, but really not worth it in terms of the kills. And now it gives Tic-Tacs that little bit of time to maybe put some pressure down, and we'll see if they can maybe drop a turret or 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is the difference. That SK are a lot tankier, but the damage output from Tic-Tacs was showing there. Then they've got. Once they get all together as a team.
Sorry.
No, they didn't manage to steal blue, so that's going to go to Twisted Fate. I assume he's going to get given it. Yes, he does. So really nice work from Twisted Fate. They got the stun card beautifully and then wild carded through and got the double kill, I think. No, he didn't, because he's only got 1. I lied. Somebody else stole it. It was Jarvan that managed to steal the kills in the end there, but probably not the ideal person they wanted for it. But it's all good. He's building the double Philosophers and a Heart of Gold there. Probably another Heart of Gold maybe could have come out as well after that. So SK stacking up once again. They're going to go for the mid turret. We did mention it's only on 128 hit points, so that's really just going to take a little poke from Ashe, and that will go down. There won't be too much defending done here, I wouldn't have thought. I expect to see... Oh, my lord! As an arrow goes straight onto Sona, the damage going straight on. They're trying to take the tower down quickly, but actually they didn't get the kill. They didn't follow up. I don't think the team was quite on the same wavelength that Wickd was there. Wickd wanted that kill quite early on. Building up towards an infinity edge here. He's got the Cloak of Agility now as well, so just almost completed. Only needs 300 gold, I think it is, to complete it. Warwick, and you can see Jarvan just coming around the side there, but there is a ward there, so they know he's there. They're going to back away. The ping goes down. Malz actually coming around the backside, so they may take Jarvan out of the picture, and if they do, they're going to get the suppressing him. If he goes down, that could be the rest of Tic-Tacs in desperate trouble. They're going to try and ulti through. He's trying to survive it. It is actually the damage of Misfortune's ulti didn't really land on the team. That's what they wanted. Wickd is surely going to take down Sen. Sen's not going to get away with this. And there goes Warwick as well. Sona's on absolutely no health. That tower's going to go without any defense, and he may, with the stack of health and 5 heroes versus 3 and Tic-Tacs there, they may get both of them here. The Indian turret surely could be the one they're going to pressure. No, because Dragon has just spawned, so they're going to back away and go for Dragon, Joe.
Yep, they certainly will do that, and that was a nice exchange from SK. We're going to see them go straight in for this Dragon. Shouldn't take them too long, of course. We've got Twisted Fate, who actually just moved himself up onto that top lane, and, well, there's still plenty of hit points on this turret, but you could actually maybe take this one down here. Obviously, Ice Arrow coming in from Ashe there, very, very long range. And yeah, here we go then. So minions are cleared out. We'll see what Freddy can do if he's able to take this one down. Obviously, no minions in line for SK, so maximum damage pretty much going out onto this tower. And it looks like Tic-Tacs are going to take that one down. So nice little bit of play from Freddy, using it out nicely. There goes the ulti from Ocelot, and he's actually going to put the pressure on here. Twisted Fate could be in trouble. Ocelot actually going very, very low. And we saw Freddy actually flash his way out of that situation. And I think Ocelot didn't quite bank on the damage being quite so high onto himself as he moved into that one.
Yeah, he may have actually finished him off there. I wasn't sure whether he was going to finish it. I think he'd put the shield on that Ocelot had, which is probably what Twisted Fate was expecting, in which case he'd rather get away. It's one of those cases of that you get in, you'll see in solo games, 1 for 1. Oh, it's okay, we got him, no. Well, not really, because you've got 400 gold, but you've also given the other guy 400 gold, so it's not balanced it out, and you've lost the experience of being alive, etc., and the time, all that sort of malarkey that goes with it. But SK, they have that 2-tower advantage now, obviously, with Twisted Fate taking the top one. Twisted Fate does give him that mobility that they can, once they get a stack, do that. And he, like we said, he took it down for about 3/4 there, didn't he? Something like that. Yep. Mid-tower is half health, so mid-tower's not exactly full, but the bottom hasn't even been touched. So I expect Tic-Tacs to stack up, which is what they're doing now, to try and have a go at this mid-turret. They're certainly not out of this yet. There are 2 dragons down. They're actually Yes, they did take the dragon down. I've still got it for some reason shown on my screen, despite the fact I can see everything. Jarvan's the one. They can't afford to have Jarvan caught out, which is exactly what they're doing here. Surely Althor's going to come in. He's going to try and get the suppressing before he drags himself away. And there's good ward placement at the moment. And at the moment, if you look at the map, you can see the ward placement SK have. They have the river completely covered.
Yep.
They have so many more wards. In fact, Tic-Tacs, I don't think have any wards out whatsoever at all. No, they don't. I can't see any. They have one. Yeah, so they've gone back to the more defensive wards. So they've gone to their own brush at the back there by the tower. But yeah, I mean, the river, SK got complete river coverage. Oh, Jarvan's going to surely go straight into a whole pack of SK there, and that's going to obliterate them. Oh, Sona's going to get caught there. He's going to have to get out. He's going to get a nice blast on him. Gets to survive, though. And I think they could have finished him off, but that's going to be the top turret, surely going down to SK. Tic-Tacs are going to come up, but I think they're only going to defend the inner. I don't think they're going to go towards the outer one. No, so that is going to be the turret, which I thought they'd already taken down for some reason. That is going to be the third turret down for SK, so now they have that two-turret advantage. Meanwhile, Twisted Fate has gone off separate to try and push bottom, but it's inner turret. It needs to be defended. And, well...
I don't think Warwick's quite the man to do it, actually.
No, I mean, Misfortune's going to come round. He thought about ulting and, you know, just trying to clear the wave out, but that is the inner turret down. And it's all a case of Jarvan getting caught, like I said early on. I mean, we saw it in the river earlier. He got caught. Nobody else in there can stand the damage, and at the moment I don't think he can stand the damage either, because there's a lot of damage being output. And Althor took that teleport, whether it's purely to counter Twisted Fate, I don't know, but it's working. So it's stopping Freddy. Had that little push, he's just porting away. The silence bar went across him, but he'd already got out. But yeah, I mean, it's all a case of Jarvan has to live. He can't be the one that dives in like that and just getting caught around the map, and that's what's killing them at the moment.
Yeah, and certainly some of the problem that Tic-Tacs are having is definitely the vision of the map. I mean, SK's wards, they're very aggressively placed over on the Tic-Tac side of the map, and they really have just a great vision of pretty much everywhere. And there was just a clairvoyance being used as well. And we will see the blue buff go into Twisted Fate, who once again managed to get himself down onto that bottom turret, just trying to... push those opposite lanes to where the SK push is. This time didn't quite work out as well as before. It looks like we're going to see SK just go straight on through into this this final turret before we get in towards the base. And to be fair, I think not looking all that great for Tic-Tacs. I mean, they're just 2 kills behind, but in terms of towers, they've taken 1 down. SK right now have taken down 3. So, sorry, 4. There's 2 at the top, obviously, that are gone. And we're going to see this pressure being put on once again. Ulti from Misfortune. Ulti from Sona. Wickd has to flash away, but that pressure's still going out. Misfortune moves out, and we will see Jarvan go down. His ulti... actually may have just saved Misfortune there, in all fairness. Look at Althor, super aggressive flash out. Yellow Peak will go down to the dot from Althor, and that was a nice little move. And I thought that Jarvan's ulti was just enough in the right time, but turns out apparently not quite. And SK just going to maybe wait for this next line of minions to come in, and then this tower's going to fall easy peasy.
Yeah, they were a little unlucky. They tried to take Wickd down, and he got away with absolutely no health in there. Yeah. They almost did it. They didn't quite catch it. And again, it was Jarvan being caught at the start. He was over the side here. I think he wanted to come sliding or something. The Hawk shot went out. They saw he was there, and they caught him with the ulti, and that was just it. They've got nobody else that can take the damage, because Ashe, Twisted Fate, Misfortune, Sona are all very, very squishy, and they're just going down so fast. And Warwick at the moment has not been able to build... I mean, look, he's not even completed the Mandra's Razor yet. He's not been able to build anything, Warwick hasn't, so Sen's having a hell of a time at the moment as Warwick. He is falling fast behind in levels as well. He's still at the level of Sona, who's obviously only got 12 minions, has just been literally sat in lane at the bottom. Bumped straight into the Ashe arrow there, headbutted into it, and that's surely going to be the down. Althor's going to pick it up with the silence bar there. Wow, that's not what you want. That's a classic case of coming down to try and get the ward on Baron and just getting caught out. So now SK are surely thinking we're going to have this Baron down. They're going to take the ward down that was sneakily put underneath a thing up there. Very close clicking there from Althor. They're going to back away. They need to deal probably with Jarvan, if anything. And again, these wards are getting put down. They're trying to take them out. They've just pinged it, so Nunu's probably going to come around and take that ward out. There he is. Comes straight round. Almost workmanlike. And well, really, what is he doing, Jarvan? You just got you just can't do that anymore. He's not been tanky enough, and he's fell behind so badly. It's 11-4 now, the score. They can see that massive stack at the side, so somebody's going to have to deal with that in a moment, or they're going to go for Dragon. Yeah, Dragon's just spawned, so Dragon has just spawned, so they're going to go for that. I expect them to maybe even pick up Dragon and go straight for Baron afterwards, because Tic-Tacs are going to have to cover off this wave at the bottom, and as soon as they pick up that Dragon, which is going to be completely free, so that's the third Dragon, I believe, now. They've taken every Dragon in the game so far. And are they going to go straight to Baron? I don't think they will. I think they're going to go buy first. Yeah, they're all going to buy. So, I mean, Joe, at the moment, I really don't know what Tic-Tacs can do other than just turtle up and try and defend as much as possible. So they know it went, so they just said Drake at 30, so obviously the 6-minute timer on it. Clairvoyance going down from Sona, so Sona's just rewarding by the looks of it. Yeah, she's just put one down there. She's got 2 more on her. There goes the other one on blue. I guess maybe going to stick it on the backside of Baron. There's already one there, so they've snuck one on the backside of Baron. Well, somebody did Dragon, but again, SK have been bought. So let's have a look at what they've bought. Let's see their creep scores as well. 170, 169 for Ashe, and Malz 145 for Rumble. Obviously, they were the main solo carries. 166 for Twisted Fate. So, I mean, he's not far behind Malzahar, really. Obviously, hasn't had the luxury of the kills, the 4-1-5 that Malzahar's got versus a 1-1-3 Twisted Fate. But he's got the towers, etc. Misfortune 145, Jarvan 136. Jarvan again being very aggressive. What? I don't know what he's thinking here. Oh, surely just going to get caught. He's jumped straight onto Nunu for some reason. Misfortune has come around. Misfortune's going to land the ulti down there. Twisted Fate does come straight and tries to get the wildcard down. Sona puts the ulti across everyone. That has backfired so badly for Tic-Tacs. I think that was a balls to the wall literally move. Yes, and there you go. Surrender vote comes up. So GG cannot play with this FPS, says Sen. So the surrender vote goes out, and that will be surely. Do they want me to click yes? I don't know. Do I click yes or no?
Actually, you should ask him in team chat.
I have the final vote, surely.
You should ask in team chat.
There we go. Let's ask them. What do they want? Yes or no? One's voted no. Oh, so we're clicking yes. So there we go. That is the first game, and well, SK took that pretty strong, it has to be said, and. Twisted Fate saying he did have issues. We saw it at the start that Freddy had that. Obviously, the first blood went to Malzahar, and he was just stood there.
Yeah, so it really was.
He clearly had an issue, so maybe he's going to have to sort the computer issue out while we wait. But SK took that very convincingly, as to be said, regardless of that one single player issue, that they were strong. I mean, bottom lane was pretty even. But again, Nunu's counter jungling is just so superior. I mean, level 2, 3, he was already up in golems. He took the golems, he took the main wraith. It just absolutely screwed Warwick's jungling abilities. So, you know, it just completely countered him. And it just sort of fed from there on. They got Jarvan pretty early on. They both went up there. Malzahar went up, I think, as well. Obviously, Malzahar stripped the damage off the tower while they tried to take the top tower. It kind of all backfired. Everything they tried didn't work for for Tic-Tacs, in that game. SK, I think they just outpicked them.
Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, for me, Nunu